Hey, it's Lou.
And Liz.
And we are here to talk about National Wear Red Day, which is February 5th, a week from this coming Friday. And we're here with two very special guests with amazing stories. So we have Catherine and Joan here. Let's start with Catherine. Tell your amazing story.
Well, I was at the gym not too long ago, and I started feeling really strange, very odd feelings. I was in the middle of training a client, and I actually cut the session short because I felt very strange. And I went into an office, and told the assistant personal training manager at the time. I told him that I felt strange, and he said, "Oh, okay." And luckily, luckily for me, but not lucky for his grandmother, he knew the stroke symptoms, and he actually called the EMS workers and was able to get them there in time to rescue me, for lack of a better term. And thank God I'm okay, only by the grace of God. It's really crazy when you think about it.
And you're a trainer, so you thought you were in good shape.
Yes, I mean,
And young.
I was just in the middle of training the client, and that's when it happened. And it's just, and this is my second time, so it's unbelievable. It's mind-boggling when you really think about it, when you take a step back, and it's just very strange when you think about it. It's crazy, but it's a good thing. I know I'm here for a reason. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure out what it is.
Right here and now, you're helping save other lives.
Sure.
Thank God. I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. And honestly, I'm just happy to be here and be involved with the American Stroke Association, American Heart Association, and just spread the word and help other people with this issue. I mean,
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story.
Yeah.
What advice would you give women as we have it on our minds now?
I would say to get checked out. If you feel strange in any way, shape, or form, get checked out, and just, I mean, that is my biggest takeaway. Get
A lot of
checked out.
times we are told, or it's been embedded into us, what the signs are. But those signs are for men, and the sign for women having a heart attack or stroke could be different.
Exactly. The signs for women are completely different. With the first time I had a stroke, it happened on my left side. Then this time it happened on my right side. So it's very strange. They just affect different parts of the brain. It's a strange situation, but get it checked out. And even if you're not having symptoms, just go to your appointments. Make sure you're okay, because as mothers, as wives and women, we all have a responsibility for our families.
And have a well visit. Don't just go to the
Right.
doctor when you're sick.
Exactly. It's the biggest thing.
And Joan, what about your story? You have an amazing story also.
I suffered sudden cardiac arrest 17 years ago. I was 39 years old, had two small children, and wasn't feeling good after actually taking a shower. And when I got out of the shower, my daughter says to me, "Mom, you don't look very good."
Wow.
And I realized I wasn't feeling good at all, and I knew it was serious. I didn't know what. Never in a million years did I think I was having sudden cardiac arrest.
And how old was your daughter at the time?
5.
Wow.
So we were able to get to 911. An ambulance got to me as I collapsed. I was unconscious. They defibrillated me 6 times in a 45-minute period, brought me back, thought I needed a heart transplant, but I ended up not. It was a tear in a coronary artery. And I had no pre-existing conditions. I didn't have high blood pressure or clogged arteries or anything. It was just sort of a freak of nature, I guess. And in the hospital, I had a massive heart attack. They thought that there really wasn't too much wrong with me because I didn't have any of the normal symptoms. And then when it was checked out, I had a tear in a coronary artery. They were able to fix it by a bypass. And I have been given a second chance, so I encourage women to know their numbers, get their cholesterol levels checked, blood pressure checked, your sugars, eat healthy, exercise regularly, teach your kids how to eat right. It's so important for women to empower themselves, to take care of themselves, because we are the natural caregivers. We take care of our families, our kids, our husbands, parents, whoever, whatever. And if we're not taking care of ourselves, we're not around to take care of others. So National Wear Red Day is a great day for women to take care of themselves, empower themselves. We wear red to show solidarity that heart disease and stroke can be prevented. 80% of the time it is preventable, but yet more women die of heart attack and stroke than men because we don't know the symptoms.
So it's important to get as much information as you can. And this day is a great day to have that conversation started if you haven't already.
Right.
So when you're wearing red on National Wear Red Day, tell people why you're doing it. When they ask questions, what a great way to get the conversation started. Anybody with daughters, moms, aunts, wives.
Right. We all have a special woman in our life.
Absolutely.
So we need to take care of them.
So make sure you're wearing red, National Wear Red Day. It is February 5th. It's a Friday. Do not miss it. And on this blog, we have links to the American Heart Association website. Learn all the information. And thank you guys so much for sharing your stories.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having us.
And a great thing to do at work with your office staff. Tell your co-employees, let everybody wear red. Dress down and wear red.
That's
and raise
right.
awareness on that Friday.